try to lure and goad.
Well, single blessed in Japan. Tetsuya Naito.
Ishii's on the receiving end of it. He often seems to come out on top.
Looks like Naito's going to be the first out here.
Versus Tomohiro Ishii.
Less than 2 weeks ago, lost that prestige.
Comes out of suit.
He says he didn't want.
Right.
And he faced the title belt.
Right.
He says if he wins the U.S. tournament, he's going to throw the damn belt in the Pacific Ocean.
At least he knows his geography.
Correct. They say he's a sharp guy. He's put together Los Invernales, the whole faction. They have their fan base, no doubt about that. Naito and Ishii. Naito, 35 years of age. He's defiant, he's disrespectful, he's damn sure talented.
Yes, he is. He is a former IWGP heavyweight champion, former IWGP Intercontinental champion. Like you said, the leader of Los Invernales, also a champion of submission wrestling.
This young man was in somewhat obscurity.
Red shoes.
He found the dojo and went to Mexico to earn his chops, so to speak. Came back a different man, what I'm told.
Hit the ref, hit the ref.
Very anti-authority is Tetsuya Naito.
Red shoes.
He likely feels like he was given a raw deal to begin with here in Japan. When he was first starting off here in New Japan, what he probably idealized would be his career didn't pan out the way he expected. The fans didn't even like him. He goes off to Mexico, comes back reinvented, and he's thrown away all those expectations to show you the man that we see now.
It's an interesting trend how a lot of guys
Naito.
their home team, they leave, they get better, they come back.
Indeed.
Naito's not the only guy that has
Stone Pit Bull.
right now within the genre of pro wrestling.
Yeah, the learning excursion abroad has really done a lot for Tetsuya Naito. Whether you like his tactics or not, he's successful. The ability is there.
One of the toughest men in all of New Japan will be making his way to the ring momentarily. The 41-year-old Tomohiro Ishii. We have never seen this man in a match that didn't involve him into a slobber knocker. He will beat your ass up and enjoys it so much.
Headbutt, forearm, backdrop, and a really, really nasty vertical drop, ring buster. That spells Ishii's way to victory.
And where is he at?
Not to mention, he's beaten Naito before.
Yeah, and Naito remembers that. We remember it. If we can remember it, you know that Naito remembers it. Tomohiro Ishii, member of Chaos, been in New Japan since 2004. Does it look like he's focused? You're damn right he's focused. It's all about becoming a champion.
Alright, Chaos versus Los Ingles de Japan.
Get your ass home. Go home. Don't come here. Don't come anywhere unless you want to be the best. And he wants to be the best. He wants to be the first U.S. champion.
Yes, he does. And with this grueling tournament format, a guy like Ishii is made for it. A guy eats steel and spits out nails, you know what I mean?
And Naito is going to get the first cheap shot in.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Hey!
There's a little bit of NWO feel, or DX deal, for Los Invernales. They're a group that is a controversial faction that a lot of fans really dig.
No, crap.
There's a little... Look out here.
Hey!
Jesus,
There's a little bit of NWO feel.
nails, you know what I mean?
And Naito is going to get the first cheap shot in. Look out here.
Hey! You think it's a suicide coming, but it ain't coming.
There's a little bit of NWO feel, or DX.
Hey, you think it's a suicide coming, but it ain't coming.
In these tournament matches, yeah. Nothing to laugh about. Naito's going to get into Ishii's head. Good luck with that.
Oh.
There you go.
Can be very helpful for Naito if he can get Ishii drawn away from any game plan he might have set up coming into this. And speed and the submission skills, I think, are a smart tactic.
I understand your logic, and I don't disagree with you, but I just found it very dangerous. It piss off Ishii.
You know what my thought is on that, and that is, how can you piss this man off even more than he just is when he gets up in the morning?
I don't know, but
I think he takes some more painful dumps right after his first coffee than you've ever seen in your entire life.
I've never reacted to hateful dunks in my broadcasting career until now. Hateful dunks, buzzword, get it trending.
Hashtag
Hateful dunk. And for this. Yeah. That's a hip hop, too.
Ishii's made for the headbutt. At low center of gravity.
If I'm Naito, my ass is going down on the person.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to stand up and give me 8 times. I'm sorry. The headbutt is a big thing here. The headbutt is a big offensive weapon. It's going to be a ground attack, ground and pound. You know, it's the old tailback getting the ball 25 times a game. Simple, straight ahead, kick your ass strategy.
Smash mouth wrestling, so to speak. And he loves to come from underneath and put that headbutt right in the jaw.
Get that smile on your face as long as you can. Convince yourself it's okay. Now convince yourself here, Control Naito.
Huh.
Yeah, if I'm Naito, I think drop down, maybe try and get a single, or maybe even a drop hold, get Ishii on his face, on his belly.
Or just continue to irk the stone pitbull.
What do you try that? Let's see how that works
It will
out.
chop the phlegm right out of your chest.
Oh, who needs Ishii?
Yeah, who needs to expector?
Expector, no, you're right. Side headlock, counter to a backdrop suplex attempt. Naito just clubbing in the back of the neck.
Naito got to figure out a way, but there's no second chances in this single elimination tournament. No time limit, yes sir. No time limit. Going to have a winner here. Somebody's going to advance.
Neckbreaker lands for Naito. Slows down Ishii's offense.
The winner of this match is going to take on Zack Sabre Jr., according to my bracket. Hangman, or Jay Littl's will advance. He'll take on the winner of the Kenny Omega Michael Elgin matchup, which is coming up after this.
Series of back elbows takes Ishii off his feet.
The one thing that's problematic, Josh, for Ishii is the quickness of the pace. That's what we're seeing now, that Naito's really, really good at dictating an accelerated pace. Oh, nice drop kick, little drop kick.
Does nothing but put this more in the wheelhouse.
Hey!
The quicker he keeps it going. Ishii, he's tough. But he's the heavy tank.
Yeah, there's been times in 2016 and 2017, at times now, where many followers of New Japan have said that Naito is the best in the company.
He has absolutely shown the ability to be the top star here before. We've seen it, JR. We've called these matches. We know this guy has what it takes to be number one.
He's got great touch. He's very cerebral. He's not going to make a lot of money in the wheelhouse of Ishii.
Hey!
Downstairs, and he's in control in his mind, and maybe he is thinking of Tetsuya Naito.
Oh, backdrop.
Backdrop suplex effective. And, you know, looking at the fans' feedback, various websites, Naito and Kenny Omega are the two pre-tournament favorites.
Correct.
It seems like.
Correct. I think if you're looking at it from a betting point of view, that is the sensible choice. But you and I both know that when these tournaments start, you'll never be exactly sure how they're going to turn out.
Oh, Ishii's wearing those shoe boots, those socks. He's been a Mike Tyson fan down the road. Don't look like he's got socks on. I'm not going to look. I guess.
Whether he does or he doesn't, putting a hammering on Naito right now. Oh, look at that, Larry.
You know, the great thing about that move right there, might be overlooked. In the middle of the ring is where Ishii started his good sale. He wanted to use up too much time, too much distance.
Go!
It was something big was coming. Power slam, about her press, here we go. And a very, less than aggressive kick out by Naito.
Yes.
He got out of it.
Ishii's a pretty dense guy,
Yeah.
to put it that way, when I talk about his IQ, but his build. He got that far leg up too, which makes it more difficult. Up for the powerbomb. Naito fights, tooth and nail to get out of it. And drop.
That's part of the atomic drop guy. Right off the rope. That's the one thing about Ishii. If he has any vulnerabilities, he may be susceptible to concussion-like situations because he's had a lot of strikes to the head. And we have seen him to chairs and things of that nature.
Yeah.
That may be an issue. I'm not sure. Maybe.
And that's the second
Nice.
mover that Naito has landed on Ishii in this match so far. Very high angle missile drop kick, scores clean.
That was almost like a mule kick. Look at this.
Yeah, just
All that elevation.
practically jumping off of his chest.
Yeah, and he was kicking down was Naito.
Yes. Very effective.
Naito bleeding from the mouth. That's no surprise against Ishii.
Hard lariat puts Naito out on the apron.
Any match with Ishii is a bowling shoe ugly match. It's just physical, it's in your face. Somebody's getting their ass kicked, and that's what we're seeing right here, right now. But the thing about the deal with Naito, as we said earlier, it's single elimination, folks. There are no second chances. You lose tonight, you're done.
The pressure's on for each and every match tonight.
Two men have already advanced.
Okay.
Nice
Nice DDT.
Again, the head, the concussion blows, the striking of the head could certainly have an obvious effect on the very powerful Tomohiro Ishii. That's Naito tasting his own blood. Sometimes that's a detriment, and sometimes it motivates people. Josh, you know that. You've been there.
I tell you what, I have had a broken nose. Smeared the blood right out. Wiped it on my own chest. All I felt like was going to war.
Naito with the neck breaker, drop kick.
Well, the back of the head is taking a real walloping.
Got him with the German.
Going back to that head, the concussion blows, the striking around the head and shoulders is what we're seeing from that man, Tetsuya Naito.
Well, that's where Destino comes into play, too. That technique of, that finisher of Naito, Destino lands his opponent on the back of the head.
Very good point. Excellent point, Josh, because that's the go-to for Naito. Now, yes, he can beat you in a lot of ways, but he loves Destino. And he's setting Destino up right now, or through the course of this match, almost from the outset.
Taking Naito, or taking Ishii up top with Naito. The only ones who can have like Frankensteiner.
Snip you down with a Frankensteiner. Here we go. Ishii was trying to hold his head and kick out. Multitasking there to keep him losing. So now Tetsuya Naito has orchestrated his way right back into the lead in this matchup.
All right.
Hammerlock, arm hook, but the headshots too much to maintain control for Naito. He's going to strike back against a very tough
Ishii, who's getting the Naito cleaning his boots off on his head.
You're giving too much. Not giving too much time away here.
I agree. Come on. He's trying to set up Gloria.
Unless he's working by the hour and we're not aware of it.
Well, if he is, I hope he's not getting paid more than that.
Nobody gets paid more than you.
Well,
Spit at him.
Blood, right?
You got to leave it.
The blood.
I do, but
Shot, nice water shot, another one. Look at his face. Look at the face of Ishii. Look at his eyes. Look at his face. I am pissed. I am going to hurt you.
Headbutt.
good job.
You almost could feel it. That was coming. The guttural noises of one of the toughest men in the history of New Japan Pro Wrestling, Tomohiro Ishii.
With a hard of granite, picks it up, high powerball angle, he's stacked.
Man, Ishii thought he had the stacked up. Handmade.
High angle powerbomb, jackknifing him on his shoulders, but not quite enough to keep Naito down the 3 count. Ishii taking to the ropes. Variant blocked. Step kick missed.
Oh!
Miss. Here's the contact there. Nice rolling kick by
The rolls up the ropes.
Naito
Go!
left his feet, couldn't make an adjustment, and got nailed.
That looked like it was boxed.
Cut by Ishii.
Off the ropes is Ishii.
Oh! Got the frame of this.
Right to it.
Near right hook, kick out.
Barely getting off those shoulders is Naito.
Close to near fall. And now we'll find out if the collateral physical damage that we're seeing being dished out by Ishii is going to take him to the promised land and win this matchup.
There seems to be getting that who's tougher area.
Nice.
Ishii thrives in that zone.
Both men able to avoid contact.
Oh, roll it up.
Beautiful roll up.
Nice.
Shoulders are down, but Naito couldn't control Ishii's shoulders.
German, no.
For the pickup
Oh,
of Ishii.
no. Tornado.
Naito trying to find that.
Little extra
For the
leverage.
third time, tornado DDT.
Into the DDT. Naito felt he had to have that extra momentum, extra leverage, and he got it.
Yeah, looking for that tornado DDT and finally getting it after Ishii keeping him off of the ropes, trying to keep him from getting up there while still stuck in that front headlock, showing the veteran guile trying to keep himself from getting hit with that maneuver, but eventually Naito was able to find those ropes to get up and finish.
Ishii is the same size as my dear departed granny's refrigerator. It was out on the back porch. He used it as a freezer. Look at he's a goddamn appliance.
I was thinking more like old-timey radio.
Oh,
Drop kick to the back of the head.
Right in the back of the head. So well placed. That was not by accident. That was designed, and it was so accurate by Naito.
Oh, there he goes. He's got that hammerlock, lift up into Gloria. Side slam, scoop. Both legs.
GLORIA, Gloria, got a near fall. As Naito still bleeding from the mouth.
Maybe a bit his tongue, his lip, his nose. But he's feeling pretty strong now. He's full on in the driver's seat. He's looking for that Destino.
Bull Nelson countered. Look at headbutt.
Headbutt.
Foul headbutt.
Wow. Reading off the ropes there is Naito with that high forearm.
Those cables inside the ropes, you hear those sending a Naito off the back elbow by Ishii and
Nice.
the head kick.
Clothesline.
Lariat.
Here we go, this could be it. Needs three, and he got two.
God, the toughness of Ishii. Something to behold, JR.
Yep. He's all man and a yard wide, as the Lake Florida Southern would say. As Ernie Ladd would say, Josh, his feet covered the ground he walks on.
Ishii first up. Looking to probably find another
Slapped him.
home for a headbutt.
It's a Guri.
Oh my God, what a head kick. What a head kick. Yeah. It could be there. Look at that brainbuster suplex.
Oh,
Nice.
beautiful dragon suplex with the bridge.
No.
You got to take a lot of effort to get him over. Naito almost getting the 3 count there. Almost only getting horseshoes and hand grenades, JR.
That dragon suplex is a gnarly move, let me tell you. And they got him near fall.
Oh, Gloria. Lariat.
Came from the left side. He doesn't give a damn if he beats you up the right or the left. There's no difference to him. It's like the opposite of Ishii.
Lariat.
Clothesline out of his boots. Over the leg. Count. Oh, 2.5. Ishii's yeah, he's giving all he's got. But this head to Naito, he's taking it. He's hanging in there.
Naito showing all kinds of toughness himself, being at the bad end of some of this offense from Ishii. Ishii going to get that vertical drop. Brainbuster over it.
Brainbuster.
The Brainbuster. Will it do?
Oh. Crap, he went over Naito. Great match, though.
Tomohiro Ishii from underdog into the semifinals of this tournament.
And if he can keep that up and keep pushing his challengers deep into the matches, nail him with this vertical drop brainbuster, and he can go all the way to the pay window and walk out of here the first ever IWGP US champion.
What a pistol matchup. A great win. A great win for Tomohiro Ishii, who has advanced in the tournament. He'll take on Zack Sabre Jr. on night 2 that you can see this Friday night here on Access TV.
Ishii got to be feeling really strong, really confident going into night 2.
Ishii went over.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our final tournament match of the